We're back on Jay's podcast, y'all, and today I have a couple on the channel. Like, this is my first couple on the channel, first of all. I'm being cute, y'all. Like, I'm about to just go get hit by a car. Like, that was mad cute. Like, that was mad cute. But yeah, I got my couple in here. This is my god sister Sakai. And then we got Emany. This is her girlfriend. How long have you been together?
Like 3 years.
3 years.
Long 3 years. Feel like longer.
See, hopefully I make a year one day, like, because
you got it.
We're not going
to look for it. It's gonna come.
Yeah, it's gonna come back.
That's a fact.
But today we're gonna talk about social media today.
Okay.
We're gonna get into the socials, like, cause the socials, y'all know, like, the socials is a little crazy. The socials. Yeah. All right. So for my first question for y'all is, what are your current top 3 favorite social media apps?
My top 3?
Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat is like the last.
I would say Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, that's it, to be honest. Aww. I don't really use no other like apps like that.
Instagram, Facebook, yeah. And what else?
Snapchat.
She said Snap.
Okay, yours is only Snap.
Well, my favorite.
Yeah, like what's your top 3?
Instagram, Facebook. My last would be Snapchat. Like that.
Okay, and it's yours is Instagram, Facebook.
I don't really have a third one. I don't be on like that. I mean, I like. I can't.
You be on like Clubhouse, Telegram, but that's not.
Yeah, that's not even like social apps. Well, you know.
Oh, Clubhouse. You know, so crazy. Tabia put me onto that. That shit is funny as hell.
I really be on there for like the stocks and the crypto, like getting insight on like trying to make money. Like I don't really just be on there.
Right, they have different. I saw like they had all those different chats. Like they had.
You can really get a lot of information from them. Like I really like been researching stuff, different coins, different stuff you can invest into. It's really dope. Like
yeah, she put me on. And it's a lot of people on there. It's mad people.
Mad people.
I was like, wow, okay. So, but why are those y'all favorites? Like, Emany could go first and Sakai.
Facebook is my top favorite because they just have like the funny posts. Everything is on Facebook. And then Instagram is just a calm little space where you just like, post your little pictures. Sometimes people post like their information and all this extra stuff for like relationships. But I don't really like being on Instagram and post like relationships and stuff like that. It's just more of like being personal here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, same here. Like I'm a really private person, so I wouldn't post my like business on like social media, but I go on there to like see like what's going on in the world or like what's going on with people that I fuck with and family and shit like that. So that's just I don't know. I just use it for entertainment mostly. Like it's just something to just go on and just see what's up, and then you just get off and do what you gotta do. Exactly.
Right, live life, right? Outside of the socials.
Yeah.
Because
if people get caught up in that social media life, like
social media is a lot of people's life right now.
Yeah, like I mean, I get it if you're making money from what you're doing on social media, but don't use that as like you just be on social media all day and that's your main, that's what you're doing.
Right. And so interesting though, like I realized like it's like social media it's like, okay, when it first started, Facebook, MySpace, it was all about socializing, like getting in contact with everybody, feel me, like get your friends, like it was about that, right? Communication. Then it came about the likes, like the numbers. It became a numbers game, right? So like how many likes can you get, how many followers can you get, like, you
That's
know,
all
like
it's
that
about right
became
now.
important.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then now it's marketing.
Right.
Mad
Right.
ads everywhere. Like,
yo, every second it's an ad. Every time you scroll, you're gonna see an ad right before a post. Like, there's no
every time. Every time. So it's like, so it's just funny how it, like, you know, like generate, because and also our generation too, like, we didn't grow, like with the kids now, we didn't grow up on social media. You feel me?
Yo,
like,
we didn't have phones
Nothing.
until like 12 years old. Like,
yes.
these kids right now is 2 on tablets scrolling through YouTube, like
At 2
knowing
years
what
old.
to type. Like, it's different.
Killing them TikToks.
Yeah.
Killing them TikToks. Like, wow. I'll be like, all right. I'd be like, and it's so crazy though, because I remember I was working with kids. Y'all know I was working with kids at the YMCA. And they was like on TikTok all the time, yo. And I'm like, what the fuck is a TikTok? Like, what is this? Mind you, I'm on that shit now. So like, TikTok is lit. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, TikTok.
Nah, we be using. She be like on TikTok mostly to like find like restaurants or like find like stuff that we could do.
Yeah,
in
you
the
could find
area,
so
like,
much.
Or if I'm posting my live business and all that extra stuff, so you know.
Definitely, yeah. Follow her last page, / mine.
Yes. We're gonna get all y'all information right at the end. Period. All right, we gonna promote. That's what I do. So I promote as well. Like,
yeah, black
never
businesses. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
An arrow.
Yeah.
Yo, yes. Oh wait, I didn't even answer my own question.
What was the question?
My favorite social media.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite?
My favorite is, my top favorite, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, is TikTok, Instagram, then Twitter. Okay. Twitter's my last one because Twitter, it's like the news for me, but they be wilding sometimes. Like, sometimes I be like, yo, like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all talking about? Everybody got an opinion on something, you know, but that's what Twitter's for. But it's just like, some things I'm like, what be killing me is the retweets. Like, it be mad people. Like, you ever see something and you're like, and mad people like it, and you're like, so all y'all agree with that?
Right.
Damn.
Like, that's the problem.
That should be crazy.
Like, that's the problem. 1 million people? Like, no.
Like,
I'm over that 1 million.
Like,
right. Like, what's going on? But yeah, TikTok is currently my favorite. I love Instagram after that because, yeah, Instagram, we gonna get into it. Because there's so much with social media. Like, that's really the generation though, for real. Like, we can't even escape it if we wanted to. You feel me? That's just
everything
how it is.
Phones. Like, everything is technology. Phones. You could pay with your phone. You could do this. You could do that. Like
Apple Pay.
Like you don't even need your card. You can literally just type in the numbers, and that's gonna be your Apple Pay.
But that's why we have a bunch of scammers though too, because everything is on the phones. Like, so be careful with y'all. Everybody in tech, they be techy. A little tacky on there.
No more.
Right. All right. So my second question is, how do you feel about lurking? Yeah, how do you feel about lurking? That's my first one.
Like lurking what?
Like lurking on social media.
I mean, I don't. To each his own. I would say, like, do what you do. I feel like, I don't know. To be honest, that's a different question.
Hold on, all right, so I'm gonna bring in the next one. Have you ever been caught lurking or caught someone lurking on your stuff? Like,
to be honest, caught lurking, and I mean, I really don't be watching my my story like that, like who watches it all the time. Like, I just post it and get off. But what's that?
Nah. Well, I've caught people lurking before, but it's like, why are you on my page for? Like, But other than that, like I would go on people's page to see like, you know, how they look in little outfits, all this extra stuff. But I wouldn't be too like into people's stories, watching everything they're doing.
Right.
But I don't like that. Like, no. And then people be on people's pages, watching them, giving all this bad energy, just all this extra
Yeah, I don't like bad
that.
energy. Like, I don't even feed into that type of stuff.
So I don't even.
Listen, yeah, we here with it. We here with it because, but I definitely been caught lurking, and I lurked, and I caught somebody lurking before. But I'm gonna tell you how, like, you ever go on somebody's page and you accidentally like a picture, like, that's bad. Cause I did that before. I'm not gonna lie. You're like, oh, and I was like, damn, like.
And
I was like, I knew, so it was like, it's whatever. Like, yeah, I was looking at your page. But I was on your page. I was checking, see what's up, like, but yeah, I definitely caught somebody lurking before too. It's just mad funny. It's just like, I peep, like, or somebody watches stories, like you said, like who's this? Like, but then also now that the feature on Instagram, like you could share people's stories, you could share people's posts, you feel me? So it's like, even if you like, because there's been times where my friends would send me something to somebody and I don't know them, I don't follow them, but I watch their story, right?
That
They
happened
send
to me
it to me.
before.
Yeah, that happened.
So it's like, yeah, exactly. So
like,
you're not really lurking, but you looked.
Yeah,
exactly. You just checking it out. So I don't really think it's like, I feel like like lurking is not a bad thing though. It's just like everybody lurks on something. Like,
I mean, that's what social
looks.
media, you basically looking like, I mean, if you keep on like continuously like doing it, then it's like, why are you following me?
Right, now you sus.
Yeah, like who knows?
What you
like,
want?
Right. What you want, basically, like.
You might as well DM me.
That's what this Instagram, like, that's what social media is for, to be looking like. What else we got social media for?
Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's all like a facade. Like, people don't put they real, like, they post what they want to show, but they don't post everything. Like, if you get what I mean. Like, I don't know. It's all like a different life. Like, it's not real.
Like, people are not themselves on Instagram.
Like, I really know you. That's not true.
You're
like,
not that type of chick, you know?
I mean, so do y'all feel like, because this is not really one part of my questions, but do you feel like you, okay, so you'll know somebody, right? And then you'll follow them on social media. Do you feel like those people like put on a facade more than the people that you don't know on social media? Because you know them?
You never know, because the people you don't know, you don't really know how they live in their life. You don't know how like, what they're doing for real. But the people that you do know, like you know, like, nigga, you not really, feel me? You not doing all that.
Like you showing off.
Right, you just trying to show.
Like,
but that's what everybody does at the end of the day. Like, you not nobody lives 100% perfect, beautiful life. Like, everybody
like
goes
to
through
be
something.
posting all this money on Instagram, or like their clothes, expensive stuff, but then be acting
lavish,
some brag because they pop.
Right, or a nigga
money. How you
give me back my money?
Social media.
Give me back my
How you
bread.
up on social media, but then you coming over here asking me for bread because you're pop.
Right.
So you playing you living two lives right now. What's going on? Like, for real.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
No, where's my
We're not gonna
money?
talk
Oh
about
my
that
God.
It'd be stop living that facade.
For real.
You're not in a fantasy land. Like,
No, not
this
at
is
all.
real life.
This is real life. Real life. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I mean, I feel like, yeah, I agree. Like, and that's why for the most part for me, that's why I put just for fun in my bio, because I don't take that shit too seriously. Like, people take it mad seriously. It's like, bro, if this shit, you feel me, is gone forever, like, what are you gonna do?
Right.
You still gotta wake up, right? You still gotta take a shower, like, you still gotta eat. You feel me? Like, it's not that serious. Like, don't get me wrong, now that they're like marketing and stuff on there, I get people have jobs on there and shit. I understand that. Even for like my podcast and stuff, like, you know, we promote things, but at the end of the day, like, it's like you still gotta, this one comes to my next question, but you still gotta like monitorize like your amount of social media use, because I feel like the people that take it mad seriously, they be on it 24/7. Like it's never, you feel me? They never in tune with what's really going on around them besides that. So it's like, but yeah, my next question for y'all is, do you take social media breaks? Why or why not?
I mean, right now we be working and shit, so that's like a break in itself. We don't really be like using our phone throughout.
I work 50 hours a week, so that's 50 hours off of social media, maybe 48 hours off, like, you know.
Because you're on the clock.
Right.
Making that money, so it's like.
Period.
So that's a break in itself.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I like that. Right. Yeah, I be taking, like, I purposely though, because I like that though, like at work and stuff, when you're busy living life, you really don't be on social media like that. Like you'll take a break, but even for me, like sometimes that's not even enough for me. Like sometimes I'll delete the app. Like I never deactivated my pages because I'm gonna stay on there, but I would delete the app and just just be off the grid, like not even looking at people's shit sometimes, because like I want to, sometimes you want to just disconnect, like really get in tune. Like I feel like when I'm too much, what's going on, like back to back, is like, you feel me? Like shit not even that crazy in real life.
Yeah.
Like you turn it off, tell me that. It's like you're looking around, you're like, what you said?
I said that's really how it be though. Like you need to like just take a break from that shit sometimes, and
and just
get your mind right
with yourself.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get your own, like you need to understand what you want and out of life and your purpose. So.
Be who you
be into. That's why I just posted the other day too. Like take your time. Like don't let social media rush you. That's the famous.
It's never too late to do anything. You always have, you feel me, a chance. Just take that and do what you gotta do.
Absolutely. All right, so my next question. All right, so y'all remember like earlier last month, right? Where we had that social media lockdown, like shit was on breaking news. I don't know if y'all remember.
Wait,
it was on.
Matter of fact, I think I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? That day
that
where
shit was all over the radio. I heard that shit on the radio when I was on my way to work.
When Instagram was down, everybody was going crazy.
I didn't even know.
Crazy. Yes, Instagram was down. People was going crazy.
So what was y'all thoughts when this was going on? Like, what was y'all thinking that day?
We was working, so we was like, okay, like.
But then looking back at it and seeing everybody when social media was back up, and then seeing all the posts, how people were like, how they felt without it, it was just like, wow, y'all really that's your life. Like it's crazy.
Damn.
Wow.
Nah, yeah, that's
breaking news. Though.
Yes.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, because it was.
They had it on the radio, like, Instagram been down. Like, I looked at my page, I looked at my Instagram, I'm like, oh wow. Seeing everybody post at the end of the night, I'm like, damn, son, people was really stuck, like.
Refresh, that shit was
all
downloading.
day. How you sitting there though, all day refreshing your phone when you could go be making money somewhere? Like, you really sitting there refreshing like all day till Instagram come back. Damn, son.
Like you ain't even know
so crazy though. Wait, what you say, Emany?
I say you ain't even know what to do with yourself. Like
right? No, for real. No, for real. Like everybody was talking about it. Like everybody was going crazy. And I found that so interesting because I'm like, damn, like if this shit was to really get deleted, what would y'all do? Like, shit would have to be word of mouth. You feel me? Like you're gonna have to make another way. Like, So I was really thinking. I was like, damn, like I get it because some people it's really their job, but if it's really not your job for real, like it should not be that crazy. Like,
I feel like someone should always have another source, like, to look
of
to.
income.
Another income, like, yeah, because like you can't depend on just one income. So it's like you gotta make your way and find out like what you could do, another opportunity. Like, don't just have one source of income.
Don't rely on one thing. That's the worst thing you could do, especially in our economy. Like, listen, they be real wishy-washy. Like, you definitely gotta have a plan B, C, D, like E, F, G. Like, damn, like, the hell. But yeah, since I take social media breaks, so like that it didn't really faze me. Like, I was just really weak because I was just watching everybody go crazy, and I'm like, damn, like that's like, yes, that's not healthy. Like, you should be good. You feel me? Like, you should be chilling. Like, because I know it was gonna come back on, but I'm like, people are really going crazy. Like, but I'm not gonna lie, I thought Instagram deleted my shit because they tried to delete it before.
Damn.
And I was like, don't play me, like, do not play me, like. But yeah, for those who don't know though, it was Facebook that was down, WhatsApp, and Instagram.
All three of them. So, who owned them? Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, WhatsApp.
Did you hear about the new app? How Facebook is not Facebook no more. It's gonna be Meta. They're trying to make it into like a virtual world, which is fucking crazy.
See, that's
like
where we go
in another
back.
world in the internet. Like, it's
because
weird.
That's different.
Yeah, they changing the whole thing. And now people have been talking about that on Facebook, trying to get everybody to go on Instagram because they don't want to be on Facebook no more. So people are being followers.
Like, what's it? Mark don't own Instagram
yeah, like Mark
and
don't
WhatsApp.
own Instagram and WhatsApp. So what's really gonna go on?
Wait,
you didn't hear about that?
No.
You don't see even when you go on Instagram, you see Instagram by Meta or Meta. Once you go on that app, like, you see it in the bottom. And Facebook.
Yeah, I knew Facebook owned it, but I didn't know they was making like a virtual world though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're doing
That's
that
what
now.
Facebook is now. Well, they're
going.
How does it look?
They didn't fully do it yet. They're changing it. They're gonna change it.
Only Facebook though.
Yeah, I believe only Facebook. It's probably gonna be Instagram too, because it's like,
yeah, they own Instagram.
Yeah.
People need to start thinking. That's what it's going down to. Get your mind right.
Y'all heard her. Get your mind right. Get prepared. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Damn. All right, so my last question for y'all is, what are some pros and cons to social media platforms? So you can start with the cons first and then do the pros.
But the cons is definitely like, you could get caught up just using social media all day and not, actually living your life. And then like, yeah, what else?
And the con is like, people feel like they know all your business just based off social media.
Yeah, people that post too much, like, you got everybody in the world knowing what's going on in your life.
You got people talking about you,
information.
sharing your stuff to other people, doing all types of stuff. So it's like, that's another con.
Yeah.
That's all I have.
What would you say another con is?
It's addicting. Social media is kind of addicting in a way. So
could be addicting.
Yeah.
It is. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, yeah, it is. Like, even for me in the morning, I try to just get up without checking my phone sometimes, because we could always just check our phone. You feel me? It's like, our phone is really like us now. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's like, yo, where's your phone? Like, where's your phone? Let me get your phone. Like, that shit is glued to us. Like, that's a part of our identity now. It's weird, but
yeah, that's a fact.
Right? Like, before they was not walking around with phones. Like, they have phone booths.
That's what I'm saying. Back in the day was so like, I feel like, we was from like that era. That's how I feel like our mindset is from back in the day. Like,
yeah.
Like, they was living in a life like, they didn't have phones. They was communicating like, we was not just on our phones all day. Like, you feel me? It was just
outside. living
Feel me?
life.
Doing real shit.
Yeah. Like little kids
I would
don't
say a
even be.
con.
Mhm.
What was you saying?
Little kids don't even be outside right now, going riding their bikes, playing basketball.
Yeah.
They're in their phone the whole time as kids. Like you're not really being a kid right now.
I'm not gonna lie, we was the last kids with that generation of like no phones while we was playing, because we was having fun.
Yo, we was outside like young. Like,
Monkey
actually doing
tag.
activities. We was fucking making songs and shit, like doing
Yes.
dances.
All
Like
that.
we have
We just had
routines,
dance
like,
groups,
yo, that's what I'm
fucking
saying.
raps.
Double
Like,
dutch.
They not doing that no more. It's straight YouTube.
We used to run for the ice cream truck, remember?
Yo, like
We was like, yo, that's soft, Mr. Softy, like.
that ass.
Damn, I feel bad for the kids. I'm not gonna, but I told y'all too, we had that conversation too, and I was like, yo, I don't know what the kids, like, our future kids is gonna have, bro.
That's why it's like, do I even want to bring kids in this world? Like, cause like this shit is crazy, huh?
I'm thinking of right. I don't know either, like, that's God's plan though, but
Yo,
right
listen,
now,
girl.
it's not looking. Not yet, no. Listen, I'm telling y'all, like, listen, it's not, listen, I'm looking at everybody else, like, because I saw a few people pregnant too. I'm not going, congratulations to y'all.
It's been a lot. It's been a lot.
Whole lot of pandemic.
But
babies.
congratulations, you know, that's a blessing.
Yeah, congratulations, for real. Facts.
Decisions, man.
But a con for me would be that, damn, I just had it in my head. A con would be, damn. All right. Hopefully that shit comes back into my head. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna tell y'all I'm gonna let y'all tell me the pros so it could come back to me, because that shit flew out my head. But what's the pros for y'all?
Oh, you can market your business on Instagram. Mm-hmm. Also try to make some sort of type of income.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the number one pros about the social media. Like, you could market your business, you know, you could network with people of the liking, you know, of the same liking, I mean, and like connect. That's what it's for, like, to connect. Like,
yeah.
I mean, make new opportunities for yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the pros.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So let me think, because I really had a good con, but I feel like a con for social media is like, I'm gonna say just the performance of it all, kind of like you gotta. It always seems performative, right? And we don't try to do it intentionally. Like sometimes, like I see some people, like we're getting back to like, you know, just posting just because like it's not that serious. Like even like I like the new filter. I mean the new thing on Instagram where like you can hide the amount of likes. Like I really like that, because it's like who cares, my nigga? Like I posted the picture. You feel me? Like who cares about the likes? Like why do we care? Right. Like certain things is like it's not that important that we put importance on. So, but yeah, I would say that that's a con for me. Like I feel like when you care too much about like who's watching or what people got to say, how many likes you get in, how many followers you have, like when it becomes too much of a numbers game, I feel like do that for your business. But even then, it's like build your shit up. Like you don't have to go viral overnight. You feel me? Like that's what we reach for. And if we feel like we don't get that, it's like, oh, I'm not enough. And people really be thinking that, like, damn, like, why should I keep going? Like, I'm not getting the validation I need, right? So it's like, fuck validation, validate yourself. You feel me? Like,
that's a fact.
Period. Validate yourself. Because why do we care so much? You feel me? So I feel like, you know, hopefully we grow out of that. Because even I was watching this TikTok and it was mad cute. This guy gave this boy a random haircut. It was mad cute. I can send it to y'all. But he was like, yeah, I got like 40 views. And I'm like, he's like 13. I'm like, why does he care about views? That made me so sad. Cause I'm like, damn, bro, like this is really, you know what I'm like. He's 13 talking about views, bro. Like,
that's crazy.
That's crazy. So I'm just like, damn, like they really growing up, like, cause that's why I said we're the last generation that didn't have that. Like we grew up with MySpace and stuff, but we was sharing computers. Like niggas was
actually doing shit, like coding and shit. Like that's shit that people actually use. Like
playing actual games like on the computer. Like nobody cared about the likes and stuff. Like
playing
cool games.
Yo. So, but yeah, I would say that's the biggest con, like the need for validation. But a pro for me would be like, I would say the connecting part, you know, like just staying updated, I guess. It's like, it's cool. It's cool to, especially if like with like how everything was going with like the pandemic and like COVID, you know what I mean? Like people couldn't really be in touch literally like for a little bit. So it's like, it was cool to see how we like stay connected through social media. Like, you know, cause imagine us like not having that, like couldn't FaceTime, you know, people couldn't even fucking like go out of state, you know, like see their family. So like that was really convenient to have FaceTime and all of that technology, even school, like Zoom, you know. So I think that's the pro, like us being able to stay connected, like no matter how far we are. Like that's, you know, even how we're talking now. Like I don't got it set up right now.
Right.
I will, but for me, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, so I think that's cool, like how you could just keep it personal and far still. So yeah, but all in all, it's the socials for me. It's gonna stay here. I don't know how long it's gonna stay here though, y'all. Like how long y'all think it might stay? Cause
something new is definitely gonna come out. Cause you know that's like that's how the
it's gonna be even crazier though.
It's gonna be new technology that you could walk into. Like you could actually like open your screen on the fucking.
Now there's a whole phone. That's a whole
There's gonna be
iPad.
some crazy shit like going on.
I don't know what we're gonna have, but we gotta stay connected. Like
you know that. Like that's.
Listen, I'm gonna be. That's the thing. If I even have kids, like I'm gonna have to really be like. Teach me all of this right now. Like I'm not gonna be one of those parents like, oh, like 10 years from now, like I'm on it, like all right, because you have to keep up with the times. Unfortunately, you gotta keep up. You gotta keep, because that shit is speeding. Like technology is not stopping, yo. It's not. Like, how y'all thought about the iPhone though? The new iPhones.
I want to get one.
I think the pink one is so cute, but I'm so mad that they didn't make it into a fucking Mac.
They don't got them nowhere though. Like
and they don't got them nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, they're out of stock. Like the Pro Max, the Pro Max 13. Everywhere, like T-Mobile, they gone.
Everywhere.
I'm like, damn. My phone cracked and shit.
Yeah. But I think
get that screen protector.
I know, I need all the protection, like, cause my shit stay dropping.
Her shit dead do be dropping.
I should drop OD every day.
Loves to go. Hold on, Emany, make sure. We already know though. Like,
Make sure.
But y'all could tell like the people, y'all social media, like where to add y'all, since we're talking about social media, you know, where to add y'all.
My Instagram is mani.e, Facebook, Emany Ela.
My Instagram is Sakai with 2 I's, so that's SAKAII. And
my last page is /by-mani.e. Follow that.
Yes. Follow. Scorpio season. Happy birthday to Sky. Birthday is next week.
Yeah.
Yes. She about to be out for me. So follow her. Keep them up. They about to go on a little vacation. Not a little. A big vacation. Like big. Let me not eat. No, they're going on a huge vacation. So you feel me? If y'all want to like stay updated or whatever, don't be weird. If you want to follow.
Calm shit only.
All right, and y'all know y'all can add me at my Instagram to JTIZJEALEXANDRIA, because my middle name is mad long. And follow my podcast page at J_podcast, ZJE_podcast. And honestly, everything's in the linking. So, but yeah, y'all, thank y'all for joining. Like, my first couple.
Yeah.
The best, the only.
The best, the only, the greatest.
Yes. I mean, later, y'all.
Later, be safe, Jay.
Of course.